this video we are playing Find the Toons. So I have actually done this game before, but it was Find the Dandy and then it got taken down unfortunately. So I'm really glad the developer has relaunched it, but it is now Find the Toons. So the map is very similar, but I can already start to see some updates and some changes to the map. So we now have a teleport. I would have made that a bit harder and had them all red still. But clicking on that one red bush, we get taken up to the strawberry. I will put a circle where you need to click or walk over where there is a teleport. The mailbox isn't one. I did say about the mailbox I'd like to see a teleport there. And then we come into the house. So our first teleport is the radio. This is new. And I really like the theme here. So you've got the musical notes, the lines. I love this. And then we find boom. And just make our way back. The TV isn't one, but next to the TV we have a plug socket, and that is our next teleport. And again, the attention to detail with the background, they're all wires. I love that. You've got a nice little door to come back. We're going into the vent now, so they have crammed so many more teleports into the house. Love this. The fan is the next one. And we have fans, and as you can guess, this is a kind of glass bridge squid game, so we need to find our way over. So it took me a couple of tries, but this is the fans that are the platforms, and then I just had the sprint on to jump over to go and get Hailey. One of the books I was expecting to be a teleport, so maybe something for an update to actually click on one of the spines of the books and a character appears. But the next one we've got is hit in the picture, and this will bring up sketch. Love that one. I'm just literally clicking on everything. I love it. I'm really enjoying it. Really surprised the remote control wasn't one, but again, it could be a red herring. I clicked on it obviously thinking it would be a teleport. I would love for everything to sort of, or nearly everything, to be a teleport. It'd be awesome. I remember this from the last one, so the cat post is the next one. And again, I absolutely love the attention to detail with the toys. This was the exact same obby from the last game. My old cat used to have toys just like that. We don't have the twisted one, which was off the platform. I was looking out for it. The bat on the wall is our next teleport. And this will take us up to the one on the roof of Buster. I was thinking one of the plushies was going to be a teleport, so I was literally clicking all of them. But again, one could be added. We have Stephen going to bed. We have the super special code again. I mean, you could slip that underneath the bed to make it a bit harder to see. But our next teleport is the plushie just underneath the bed. That could have possibly been all kind of stuffed animals for the background maybe. Again, you've got the picture frame, maybe to have taken you one into there. There's no time to rest. We have got more Toons to find. But that finishes off the house. If I can ask if you do enjoy this video or any other from Judgment TV, if you can please drop this video a like, leave me a comment, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and of course come back to see some more of my videos. Thank you so much. So in my video on Find the Dandy, I said about the wheel on that pipe to be a teleport, and they've done it. I did actually manage to get up there without that teleport. I don't know if they've fixed it so you can't do that. I really want to go inside the factory. I hope that they can do more and kind of do a whole map for the factory area. Again, the oil spill is still the same teleport from the last game. They could have made this bit a little bit harder, but it is a very accessible game for the younger players of Roblox, which is absolutely fine. I've still enjoyed finding all the teleports. I was half expecting something on a cardboard box. I would like to see a few more that are slightly more challenging to find. I am finding the teleports quite easily. A link to their other game of Find the Pokeblocks. Again, I've done loads of videos on that one. That is a really good game as well. I've really enjoyed playing it, so do give it a try if you haven't done so already. Back to this obby, but again, not so difficult this time because I have had lots of practice on this one. I still think the map's a little bit cluttered. Like in here you've got sort of like a city, neighbourhood, forest, factory. I would have liked them separated out into their own little areas. I think we've got town being added, so that would be a nice place to sort of start breaking out some of the map. This for me would sort of be forest with all of the grass. So no idea why that didn't work. I was most miffed that I then had to redo part of the obby. I didn't drop down all the way to the floor, thank goodness. But yeah, I don't know why it didn't work on that one. And this is where I'm like, I don't want to fall again, so I don't want to try it. Luckily, another player came up, but they teleported no problem. Luckily for me, the second time I did manage to get through, and this is exactly the same as last time. And thank goodness they have thought about the player. You do have a checkpoint back to the start of this obby. I would have cried if I would have gone to spawn. So this is where you need that super special code from the bed. And it's really irritating sometimes when you've got more than one player trying to enter the code. This is where I think we're both trying to, yeah, just move out my way, I'll put it in. So the code you need to enter is 9289128. And there we go, we are in, and this is for Daisy. The plasters aren't here anymore from Dandy, so there was a teleport there. I am wondering if they're going to pop that back in, but we can leave this area now for the time being. I love the emergency exit door, that's a nice touch. So we have Cinny, obviously cinnamon bun, I love the name there. We've got another click on the cupcakes, which brings up this character. I was checking the bobas, I think that would have been a nice touch for a teleport there. But then the final one we've got here is the lollipop jar on the counter, and this brings up the lolli character. This is where sort of the shops don't make any sense because there's no road, there's no kind of pavement, it's just kind of dumped on the grass. But our next one is the bracelet on the table, and this brings up the beadly. I thought one of the coffee cups may have been sort of a teleport in here, or the coffee beans or something. But again, there's plenty of room for more teleports in an update. You could switch the TV on, bring up a character on the screen maybe. Coming in here again, I already know where I need to be clicking. Loads of room for more updates, but the teleport is the book on the chair. And this brings up Arthur. Lovely hidden one on the peanut jar on the hot dogs. And this takes us up to the peanut one here, dojoe. So the coffee cup here is the teleport. Again, this is something that I found from the last game. You can't touch the walls here, so you are just going to have to do the twists. So we do still have the kind of normal character and the twisted version. Clever way to double your index. So for Briar, it's the roses here, but I don't know which one I clicked that made the character pop up. So I don't think it's any that I've clicked on now. I think it's one of them down this side with the flowers. I've got my back to where the character comes up. And there it is. So I think it is one of those flowers down the side. And I like that because Briar rose. The next teleport is the ladybird on the fence. And then again, I remember from the last one, jump on the mushroom and we can collect the butterfly. A sneaky little teleport, a challenging one underneath the flowers maybe could be added. These have now gone completely rainbow and we have the little square there behind the happy face. The shell is the next one. Again, I remember this from the previous game. I was half expecting the sandcastle to be one. I was hoping it might be one, but it's not yet. But what we do have is another one, the drink, the coconut drink on the table. This will bring up our next character. This is what I love. I love the fact they're kind of in open view, but you've got to click on everything. I want more, I want loads. This is all brand new, so the obby wasn't here, and I love this addition. So as I said, Toontown is coming. I can't wait for this update. I will be back to do another video. But again, even over there, you could click a street lamp, a barrel. There's loads of areas you could still put the teleports or the characters that pop up. Onto the pirate ship now. And it's nice that they've made use of the water, but again you can cram so many more teleports. So a teleport to go down to the kind of bottom of the ship, I don't know what you call it, the hold, the brig, I don't know. Something in the captain's quarter maybe is another teleport. You could have a sword, I don't know, a coin. I'd be really mean and I'd stick something underneath the bottom of that spinning platform so you had to switch your view and look underneath. These are some of the sort of more challenging ones I'd like. Again, the buried treasure isn't one. I'm there clicking it and I was really hoping it would be one. You could have coconut in the palm tree. Love the one that's popping up and down. Maybe we'll just slow the speed because it is super obvious. You can just see it popping up. Don't quite know what the reindeer's doing, but clicking on the marshmallow we will go to our next one up here. And I love that Graham, because you have, is it graham crackers for s'mores, and obviously you've got a marshmallow. It's that little play on words, attention to detail that I love. It brings a bit of humour to the game. Into the beehive. And then I missed it when I first came around the trees. But there on the tree itself, on the branches, you can see some cherries. So you need to click on that. And again, we're taken up into the sky to the cherry one here. We've got the brand new edition of the rainbow obby in the sky. still love the confetti. I love it's a big celebration when I found one of these characters. We have Felix tucked away there. The rainbow just got in my way there. On to the unicorns, and you can either go to the left or the right. They both take you to the same place. I took a risk running, but we have made it up to go ahead and get Raine. Just by spawn, we've got Lie, and then the Bloxy Cola on the floor. Again, I remember this was in the original game. There are 2 on a timer, so we need to go back to the pirate ship, and this is the mermaid looking one. Not going to make you watch me stand there for ages. Time for tea, a tea break whilst we wait. You also get a free rose. I don't know if you can give it to anybody or what the purpose of that is. Got someone else coming for her. Oh, but they didn't want to wait, and there we go, we've got Kay. The second one that we need to wait for that took a little bit longer was Genie. Again, I know this spawns above this statue here at spawn. So again, I'm just going to cut this out to save you watching me standing there. But whilst we are waiting for Jean, you have got time still to hit that subscribe button. And there we go, Jean has appeared. And there we have it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you real soon in my next video.